Hello, guys. My name is Wayar. I play Mark,
And I'm Gawin. I play Thong.
and it's time to BL and chill.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of BL and Chill. Today we have our third Vampire BL interview, this time with the stars of My Golden Blood, Joss and Gawin. Welcome.
Okay.
All right, but before we go into our questions, all of our vampire questions, we have to ask the most important question for you, and that is, what is your favorite anime?
One in mind, I need to really think about this. It's really important.
Yeah.
It is very important, yes.
It's a very important question.
I don't watch a lot, but I watch the ones that I watch. I really like it. I would have to go with maybe Attack on Titans. The reason Attack on Titans.
That's a good one.
Attack on Titan is so good. And I feel like when it finally ended, I was torn. I was really sad because it had been such a good series, but also the ending was so sad that I was like, I'm done.
I'm done.
I like Game of Thrones and the ending. I don't know. I didn't like it. It was yeah. The Titan one. Attack on Titan was good. The ending, but I didn't like it that much. But Game of Thrones, different story.
Totally get it.
I have to pick one.
You can pick more than one. I see you're having a hard time. You can definitely list off several.
Top three.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Haven't seen that.
Ooh, not yet.
Ooh. All right, Joss, you have a new mission.
Leveling and Spy Family.
I love Spy Family. Who's your favorite character in Spy Family?
Obviously Anya. I mean, love the whole, Loy and Yor.
I love them.
Yeah, they're so funny. I feel like that series has been, I don't know, there are so many comedic anime that are coming out lately, and I feel like that is one of the ones that's just at the top. It's so funny.
Yeah, lighthearted,
Yeah. Yeah. Man, I love that. Well, we have a lot of similar tastes in anime. Or maybe we just watch too much.
Probably that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No such thing as too much anime, right?
Next one, I'm thinking about watching. It's called Free Rent.
One of my friends recommended that one, and so I watched the first episode of it, and it was good. I can tell it's gonna get deeper, so I'm excited to watch more.
Oh yeah, I just want to watch it because a lot of people were telling me about it too.
Yeah, it was really popular.
Watch it,
Yeah. Well, talking about exciting shows to watch, My Golden Blood has been a really, really fun watch. I can't believe that we're almost to the end. I think today was episode 9. So that's crazy. We're almost to the end of the show. But we do have some questions about your guys' experience filming, I guess, a vampire series. So I feel like there have been a lot of different vampire media that have come out, and at this point in time, there's so many different tropes and things that happen in shows that we've seen before. And we were kind of wondering, did you guys deep dive into existing pop culture to kind of develop your roles in this, or did you guys kind of rely on your workshopping to kind of create something new?
Well, a little bit of both, I think, because obviously when we found out that we will work in the vampire movies. We are big fans of vampire movie and series as well. So we already have some reference in mind, and we look into more. But we definitely had to be half glass for the director, for the script to lead the way. So we make sure that we don't stick to the reference of the movie that we like.
Yeah, kind of like I saw like a lot of vampire movies and series, and we kind of I think we kind of have to create like our version of vampire, like a Thai vampires, so it wouldn't like be like the same as all the other stuff. So I think that's really it is a bit challenging though, because, a lot of vampire movies. But yeah, kind of like what he said, like a mix between pop culture a little bit, script, and probably the main.
And also, it's the main storyline is about the love, the relationship, and love between human and vampire, and vampire itself, turning and becoming human again. Because in this series, the vampire have no feelings and emotions. So I think that's the main key thing that we want to focus on.
Like human emotion.
Yeah. What it's like to be human.
First love.
Yeah, no, I actually found that aspect really interesting. The humanizing of your vampire character. But I guess that kind of leads into the next question, and maybe it was already the answer for it. But aside from being a vampire story, what was it about My Golden Blood that really appealed to you guys when you first learned about it?
Yeah, like you said, relationships. I think that's like probably the most important thing on the show. Like, human relationships, like you said, and how our relationship develops throughout the episodes, and all the obstacles. It's kind of like a love. It's a love story. Not like. It's not like a lot of vampire aspects. Like I would say, like it's less than the love relationship.
Yeah, I do think there's something to be said for I think when we see different like media that have vampires, sometimes they have like a different focus. I feel like the focus of this series has been really unique. And I also feel like both of you guys have portrayed your characters and kind of your characters' evolutions really well throughout the series. So it's been really fun to watch and super exciting to see you guys kind of doing a show together. You guys have like a really fun chemistry. It's really dynamic. Yeah.
It's fun playing with this guy.
Yeah, me a lot. And I think, this project was the first time it was the teaser was aired was November 2023. So, and it took a long time for the script to be completely developed, and that means like we have so much time to get to know each other, get to know each other's personality, and I think that helped a lot throughout in the series.
Yeah, I mean, we can really tell. I think, funnily enough, that does lead into our next question too, because we've always wondered if you guys ever developed any kind of like inside jokes together that you could share with fans through the process of like getting closer, like filming, just fun things that have happened.
Probably, but I think the one that stick to us the most is probably include our friend Kevin.
Oh,
So Dr. Kevin Liu, shout out to him. He's a really good friend of mine, and he's been helping us, to interact more into like social media. We are actually a very private person, and we're a little bit, shy to do like some contents, do some photos, and Kevin has helped us a lot, and try to like find reasons and joy for us to like engage more in social media. So we just kind of like, yeah, you gotta Kevin it up. So that's the word.
Kevin it up. I love that.
And hey, let's do this. It's really cool. I'm like, well, I don't know, man. It's not us.
Kevin it up. Kevin through it.
Yeah, and he was like, "Come on." Yeah, we love it so much. Like we wouldn't like the fans love him. He's our captain. So yeah. Shout out to Kevin.
I absolutely love that. Honestly, that it sounds like you could make t-shirts.
Yeah, Kevin.
Kevin it up.
I want to see the next photo that you guys post that you normally wouldn't have posted with just the caption, Kevining it up.
Yeah, maybe you should do that. I mean, photo is not that hard, but it's more about like just I think in TikTok or like a lot of like cute stuff that he somehow managed. He's a father, or maybe he has a daughter. That's why he knows a lot. But he would always have like these cute things that he thinks that would be cute for us to do, and you're like. We're like, oh, but yeah.
All right. Well, for today, we are going to be your Kevins and ask you some fun questions that have to do with the series and vampires in general. Our first question is, Joss, which is more work? A full workout at the gym or carrying Gawin around bridal style?
Ooh. Which is more work?
Mm-hmm.
Both of it sounds fun, but carrying Gawin is quite hard because definitely you are 76 kilo.
Yeah.
What is that American?
It just it's not the type of workout that I do, like this. If I think I can like piggyback, but carry like this, and he's not, I would say he's quite heavy. That's okay, right? You don't get offended. Oh, okay. And
he's like, I work out too.
And he's long. He's long, He's almost my height. We are only 3 centimeters different. Long, okay. Yeah. So it's like definitely very, hard to. So yeah, it's not work though. I feel like I enjoy carrying him.
I think I try to, I'll try to carry him. Post it on.
Yeah.
Just do that.
And then caption Kevin.
They made us believe I could do it.
Yeah, I'm only 82 kilos.
It's not that.
180 pounds.
Not that much. Right?
Yeah.
That's so funny. Well, a lot of the time you're not just like carrying him, but you're like running around. And I feel like I too go to the gym, and I too probably would struggle carrying anyone around.
I think carrying him is not the hard part. Carrying him with a poker face or a straight face, like it's light. That's right.
Downstairs.
Yeah, and it was, because they have to do like a wide shot, so I have to carry him like going down the stair and getting out. It was fun, but
you're impressed, yeah.
Yeah. But I guess thinking about like different takes, our next question is for Gawin. Like, how many takes did you have to do for scenes where you were like running away from Joss's character?
Oh, was it like a scene in the market or something where we meet like the vampire kid, right?
Yeah.
There were a lot of. It took quite a while to do that because I have to I have to fall down in certain position for the camera, and it took a while actually to get like all the shots, and it was fun though, that scene. I really love it.
Yeah, to be honest, the reason that we were kind of asking is because as we've been watching the series, even though it kind of like might seem like just kind of like a vampire series, I feel like constantly you guys are like running around or carrying things or doing this. Like I was like, there's actually a level of athleticism that was needed for this show unexpectedly.
Yeah.
Process.
Yeah.
They have the little fans that when they say cut, and then someone would come in and like give me a fan, the
Oh yeah,
little ones.
he's
really hot.
he sweats a lot.
Yeah, it's Thailand. Oh man. All right. So the plot is really thickening in the series. What scene from My Golden Blood do you think fans will be or have been the most surprised by?
Surprise.
Surprise.
Surprise, surprise.
I don't know about the fans, but I definitely surprised what Gawin surprised me a lot as a character is that he he actually he looks small. He looks like young. He looks innocent. In the series somehow, yeah, he looks very vulnerable.
Yeah, Gawin's a good actor.
Yeah.
Why are you so surprised by that?
Like when you cry, right? It's like you cry, it's ugly cry. I'm definitely leaning toward the ugly cry. Every time he cries, oh, it looks pretty. I don't know how he does it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, if you look at my past performance in the series, I always some tricks maybe for the next one if I cry. How do I look pretty?
Maybe don't
be you.
Maybe try to be me.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Why does his cry so pretty?
I think it's the eyelashes.
That's true, I guess.
Yeah, no. Gawin, you have this thing that you can do where you can just make your eyes big, and you've got these big eyelashes as well, and that really helps you make you look innocent and vulnerable.
Yes, precisely.
Except for right there. No, I take back everything I just said.
They say doe eyes, but a little less dear. No, actually, to be honest, I feel like though you say that, Joss, both of you are actually really amazing actors, and I feel like both of you actually are able to portray vulnerability, but in different ways. And I think that the way that, at least from this series, Gawin is able to is that there's a lot of kind of emotion that comes through and kind of like his eyes and through, I think, like being able to like cry through scenes and kind of show that emotion. But I feel like for you, Joss, what's really unique is that in your scenes you have such like a presence. And I think what happens when you guys like share scenes together where maybe you're exchanging kind of your vulnerability, I think you actually have like a level of like eye acting to Joss that really like complements Gawin's. And I feel like together it just makes your scenes really dynamic. I feel like it's an odd thing to kind of explain, but as a viewer watching it, I see it and I just feel like you guys are really talented together. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
My favorite scene so far with him, like throughout the series, probably like, when we at the flower shop, and like he was like bite my
Oh yeah,
in the morning scene.
Right, yeah, after I think episode 7.
I was like,
so 8 that I first time we almost had sex, and then I couldn't because I lost control, and then the next morning, yeah,
a little bit like makeup, but but I like that scene because like I felt really like connected to him at that moment, at that scene. So
that was one of the good scenes for me as well, because it's I really felt what Mark was going through, almost killing someone that he loved, who he swore to protect, and just scared that he want to touch him, he want to touch Thong, he want to be with Thong so bad, but the moment that he lost control, that he's scared that he's going to do it again. So yeah, that was one of the great scenes. And obviously, our favorite scene in the last episode. You gotta stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned for that.
That's our favorite scene. So, cool.
Can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait either. And I guess for all of the people watching this interview, stay tuned. Favorite scene coming up. All right, well, that just about wraps up our question portion kind of relating to the show. Now we're going to jump into a couple of games. Our first game is a true or false game for you guys. Basically, what we'd like to do is kind of connect the series to you both as actors and see what might be true or false. So our first question is for you, Gawin. Joss really likes tomato juice. True or false?
False.
But he drank so much of it.
I do.
Never seen you drink tomato juice, man. What are you talking
I don't
about?
love it, but every time that they hand it to me, I finish it.
So you say you can drink, but you don't buy it on your own?
Yeah.
So what is that?
Is that considered-
So
is that
I
correct?
feel like, but in Joss's defense, I don't know anyone who voluntarily buys tomato juice to drink. Like it exists, but yeah, I don't know anyone who actually goes out of their way for it. I think it's good.
tomato itself, but not juice.
Okay, so Gawin does not like tomato juice. That's what I'm hearing.
Maybe spaghetti, but
I like bolognese.
That's tomato sauce. It's different. All right, next question, Joss. Gawin really does smell good. True or false?
Yes.
oh, thank you, sir.
If you smell bad, I'll let you know. For real.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big deal. Okay, our next one is back to Gawin. Joss could probably bench press you. True or false?
But maybe like
How much do I bench? Look at these pecs.
Only,
Hey, nah.
maybe like half, like half a rep. I don't know.
You want to try right now? Nah, I'm joking.
I don't,
What do you think? No, is that
Not-
yes or no?
no, not like a full like, and then go up. Not like a full one. I don't think.
Bro, you are
so.
75 kilos. You don't think I can bench 75?
I don't know. Like that seems like a lot, but
All right, guys, stay tuned for the video on my Instagram. I'm gonna bench
Giving
80
us-
kilos.
giving us ideas.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
Gonna Kevin through.
No?
we're gonna try it out.
Yeah. Oh, I
Stay
guess,
tuned.
yeah, we don't know that yet.
Stay tuned.
We'll find out.
I think it's false.
I cannot wait to see this video. All right.
Wait, for just one, right? Okay, just one.
This one is like very impressive.
Until
Yeah.
failure, all it takes is one. Joss, Gawin actually runs really fast. True or false?
Yeah. Like a penguin running from a seal or something.
No, I got gold medals when I was sprinting in middle school.
Wow.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
But like
Quite
from,
fast.
from my school though, not like not like huge competition.
Still.
I still think I'm faster.
Guess we gotta try that out again.
What, 50 meters? 100 meters? You guys give us so many
100.
ideas for like content and competition. I really appreciate that. And if do something to do with physical things, I'm like on for it. Okay, 50 or 100?
Both.
Let's do both.
Let's do both.
Okay.
You're
Maybe
welcome.
like
I cannot wait for this. I don't know how this interview gave birth to a competition, but I'm here for it.
Yeah, please tag us so we.
That's so funny. All right. Gawin, Joss is really good at lurking. True or false?
True. False.
Lurking?
False.
Looking
Even
good.
like Mark is
And
not
Mom.
good at lurking. Like
Look,
you can see like on the like not at mall like the university where he's like I was like studying and you can see like Mark coming in with a student clothes like lurking in some corner but like he's very huge so like how is he like I don't think I think everyone can see him so I don't think he's good at lurking.
yeah, I would say so. I would say I'm not really good at lurking. I would just stare right at them
To
into
your
the soul and just let them know that hey, I'm looking at you. That I think that's me.
Oh jinx.
That is a fun fact for fans.
Right. He doesn't lurk, he stares into your soul.
Yeah, I think a lot of fans
Terrifying.
like they love to tease me like, hey Joss, how's your neck doing? Because every time he talks, I'll listen to him and my neck will be always like this. So they was like, oh, his neck must be hurt. My neck is fine, guys. If it hurts, you just give me a massage.
Oh.
Because you caused it, so right? All right.
I love that. That's so funny. Mm.
Joss, Gawin pouts when he doesn't get his way. True or false?
No.
Gawin pouts if he doesn't get his way. True or false?
I don't know because he always gets what he wants.
Whoa.
I actually don't know.
I have my way.
I don't think anything that he like he's not really out that type.
What is it? What's the word?
He's very chill. He's not really like demanding what he wants, but yeah, I don't think he ever, so no, he's not. I hope I answered your question.
Thong. Maybe thong.
Maybe thong, yeah.
Yeah, thong for sure. All right. So, to wrap up this interview, that was actually the end of that game. To wrap up this interview, we have realized that often we are having interviews with actors, but very rarely do actors get to ask us questions or maybe ask the fans questions. So we were wondering, do you guys have any questions for us, or do you have any questions for fans watching the series or following your guys' path and journey together?
I think eventually when the series ends, I would like to ask like, what is you guys' favorite scenes and why, and that's probably it. And for let's maybe what's you guys' favorite thing or things that Mark and Thong, but their personality that you like, do you love most, or you adore about them? Why? Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, I think maybe
Favorite scene and what were things or personality traits of Thong and Mark that you guys like?
for me, it would be what's your favorite? What's your favorite thing about each character, and what's your least favorite thing about it?
Ooh. You have in mind like what's your favorite thing about Thong and least favorite about Thong?
Favorite thing about Thong is he's really he's like a light, he's like really full of energy. He's really like emotional, sensitive. I really like that about him. But like I also don't like how he's like I feel like sometimes he's too confident about himself in some ways. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I would be like a bit more reserved, I guess. Maybe it's
Interesting.
maybe it's contradicting with that. I don't know.
Well, I feel like if I had to pick something about Thong's character, I would say that what I like is also what I dislike. I think he's a very trusting character because he is very optimistic and very kind. And so he's trusting, so he's willing to like let people in, but at the same time, because he's trusting, he might let in the wrong people, right?
Dropping gems right there, Kim.
But I think that would be my breakdown, though. Yeah.
Right, and then I want to answer Joss's question about favorite scene. My favorite scene is actually kind of gross. It's the scene where Mark was fighting off the ambush after when you were transporting the blood, and like you just kind of let loose on the vampire strength, and then there was the one scene where you smashed the guy's head into the ground and like blood splurted from his eyeballs. Like that was so unexpected and gross, but it was so cool. And that scene just stuck with me as my favorite scene in the series.
I appreciate that. That's cool.
I don't think that made the live TV version.
Yeah, it's in the uncut version.
That's so funny. But because Mark's character is so cool, but it's very rare that we get to see him be like really powerful, right?
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for joining us today.
Yeah.
And to the international fans in the US, UK, and select regions in Southeast Asia, you can catch My Golden Blood uncut, so you can see the blood splurting from eyeballs, on IQIYI. You can also catch it on Gaga Ooh La La if you are in the US, UK, Australia, and Germany. And to anyone watching this interview who's not already following us, make sure you hit that subscribe button and drop a comment answering the actors' questions, because I'm sure they really want to know what you have to say. And I think that is it. So thank you guys so much for being here today, and we will see everyone next time.
See you next time.